Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, and call me the Dream Believer, because that's who I am, and welcome back to Hoshizora, wish upon a shooting star. But let's get into the game. Where we were last time, as far as I remember, we unpacked the gifts from the classmates, from the thank you for your bless you. Last time we unpacked the gifts from the classmates, from the mans, and from the ladies. The mans, with the man where what they gift him? The porn magazine, as I remember. Yeah, porn magazine. And the ladies, they something that they wrote something on a I don't know, on a picture or something like that. They wrote I forgot. No, man, let's get into the game. It hasn't even been that many days since I saw them. Who, the classmates? In cases like these, it might not be the amount of time that makes things feel this way, but the distance that separates you. I have hazardly throw the porn mag to the ground. Also, there it was, and see what the rest of my female classmates have to say. And by the way, Oni... And by the way, Oni-chan means on Japanese big brother. So for those of you who wanted to know it or were interested in knowing it, never mind. Here I am. I've washed my face and also brushed my teeth, so I am all ready to get to work. Oh, he was hoping that she doesn't offer him her help for the unpacking, but no mind. I'm ready to give you a helping hand. Where should I start, huh? What is that? There's some magazine on the floor that has a lot of skin color. Don't you dare lay your stinking hands on that! I execute the diving catch while exhibiting a fearsome Yakuza-style brawl. What? Shinami is frightened out of her mind. Listen to me, knucklehead. You have to know. You have to knock on people's door before you just come barging in. I nonchalantly get up from the floor as if literally nothing happened while hiding the poor man behind my back. So no mind. So what is it? You want something? Yep. I was gonna thank you for all your help yesterday, so I came to. Thanks, but no thanks. How could you turn me down before I even finished saying it? Listen, Shinami, your big brother here has his hands full right now, so could I please ask you to leave my room? If you've got your hands full, then I'll be glad to help you. I'll give you some money to go buy candy or something, alright? So could you please leave? Not a little child, so you know. I'll give you a pacifier. So could you please leave? What is that? And I'm not a toddler either. Could you just go back in the one place? Now at the final stage, I'm a fetus. Look, I appreciate it, but I don't need your help. Still, if I just lock this raging passion I have for you away in my heart without expressing it through my action, I'll lose my mind on each other. Okay, then I hereby issue you a mission of the utmost importance. Hey, yes sir, ready for orders, Captain Oni-chan. Oh, excuse me. Exit my room pronto. That was so in line with what I thought you would say, that my cheer dam's gonna bust here any second. Since this clearly isn't going anywhere anymore, at this point, I lift her up in my arms. I loved it. It's those little artworks, or however it is so cool. I carry out to the hallway without so much as giving her any chance to muster any resistance. This is the bridal carry. Be a good girl and don't come into my room again, alright? Okay. Chinami relaxes and let up any resistance. Alright, since peace and tranquility have now been restored to this room, it is time to continue. Guess I'll start with removing the tape from my dresser. I have to do it in a way that won't remove the coating, so this task demands absolute concentration and the utmost caution. First of all, the first drawer is taped slowly, gently, with exquisite care, as if I am petting an animal. I knew it, I knew it. Guess who? All at once my vision gets blocked out, which caused my hand to slip. Oh. As my vision recovers, I register the peeled off tape together with the dresser's coating sticking to it in my hand.
The answer was Chinami. Wait, what's wrong? Your eyes are scaring me, and your face is devoid of all emotion. No, I don't wanna. Stop! The way you're drawing here, me fists locked on my temples makes me feel like I'm in some horror flick.
We'll worry about that later. Right now comes punishing this little snot.
How can you be so cruel? I can't believe this. It was just a sweet little prank. Any normal person with a bit of decency in their heart will kindly forgive with a smile.
But not so much, but not so much the collateral damage caused by side prank. However, to begin with, did I not tell you to stay out of my room?
Oh, but I couldn't. I just had to. I promised Mom in heaven I would help you unpacking and furnishing as thanks for yesterday.
I see.
Exactly.
Look, I'm happy about that, but...
Alright then, I'll get peeling off the tape. See, just watch it look, Oni-chan. Leave it to me, and I can get rid of it. That petty little tape in a millisecond. No hesitation, not even giving the drawers coating the time of day. Wait, it hurts. My temples. Is that any way to thank someone?
After giving her a nice, thorough noogie, I'll lift her up in my arms.
Again, the bridal carry.
Under no circumstances enter my room again.
Okay.
It's a promise between you and me.
Okay, it's our little promise.
I carry Chinami, now blind and relaxed, out to the corridor. So, after a bit, I finish successfully repairing the places where paint got ripped off. She sure doesn't betray expectations, so shows up, and next thing I know, there's more work to do. Never underestimate the terror of Shinami's demonic hands, capable of summoning calamity with their very touch. And before I know it, it is already almost noon. I fear that if things go on like this, I'll sit here until after sunset. So I hurriedly go on to the next piece of furniture. Next up after the dresser is a sideboard, I guess. And guess what? I bet it's gonna go till after sunset, and then he gonna go to the Yumemi Hill. I'll need to put it together so I can also put my gift on display there. Oh, my bag. Other than the tsundere class rep, there was also a glasses-wearing library committee girl that said she had a crush on me, so it did feel somewhat embarrassing to put on this display. And the thing was, the glasses-wearing library committee girl was definitely not the type of girl to joke around. I removed the blanket that is wrapped around the sideboard glass door, after which I proceeded to fit the door into the sideboard placed against the room's wall. This also happens to be a task that requires absolute concentration, slowly, gently, with exquisite care, as if I'm repainting a single delicate flower. And I know. A sudden blow of air into my ear caused the glass door to slip out of my hands and plump to the floor. It tragically shatters into countless fragments. Just close the door with the key. Just lock it.
You see, I was thinking about making lunch, so I came to ask you what you would like to. Wait, why are you sitting on Temple's Oni-chan?
I execute today's third punishment. You little snot, what the heck happened to our promise?
Well, you see, thing is, it's like almost time for lunch, and so I figured you would be hungry and stuff, and I figured you wouldn't be able to do much work with an empty stomach and all.
Shinami's stomach growls conspicuously. Did you get hungry?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go make something.
You can't, I'm making lunch.
Why would you do something like that?
What have I done to deserve that despair-ridden face?
Well, whatever. Can I at least decide what we are having then?
Yep, sure, anything you want. I'll cook it all special just for you, Oni-chan.
Cup ramen, please.
Can't even call that cooking.
But now that I think about it, are you actually capable of boiling water?
Just how low is you trusting me?
The gas won't come out with this spot closed. With the stop car post closed. Huh? Did you know that?
No, everyone knows.
Don't confuse the burner and stove knobs, okay?
Shut up already, I can tell them apart, no problem, you big dumb dummy.
Shinami leaves my room filled with indignation. A wave of profound relief washes over me in response to a resurgence of peace. Guess I'll better get this glass off the floor. Dustpan and broom in hand, a hefty sigh. I will have to buy a new glass door now. At this rate, the paper will get dusted. As for the porn mag, well, I hide that beneath my bed. Having cleaned up the glass fragments, I attend to the next piece of furniture. That's up next, I guess. A ready to assemble TV stand. Oh boy. I suppose the pieces I have to be most careful with during the assembly process are the aluminium supports. It also... what's wrong with my nose? It also goes without saying that I have to watch out to not damage the floor or walls by accidentally bumping a support bar against those. Apart from those two, I also need to watch my fingers so I don't cut them or anything. Essentially, I need to be as meticulous and focused as I can possibly be, like I'm building a bottle ship. And there she goes. I feel something soft and squishy touching my back. Oh no.
So, I was gonna make some spaghetti for lunch here, but I just couldn't find any tomatoes to make the sauce. Oh, would you look at that? Your finger's gone and turned into tomato cheese. No better than to secretly snatch fruit, Oni-chan.
First things first, get off my back. I suck on my fingers to get the blood off. Chinami is still dangling off my neck. Squish, squish. She isn't wearing a bra?
Oh, you're licking the tomato juice sticking to your finger. I had no darn idea you like tomatoes so much. This one.
Yeah, whatever. Just get off me already.
Oni-chan? Forget about your fingers. Your ears are as bright as a tomato too, you know?
Off! Spin around.
Yippee! It's like I'm on a merry-go-round.
And the little twerp is totally taking it in stride. So I lift her up in my arms. There we go again. How many times have I told you not to come inside my room already?
But...
Chinami, please.
Okay.
On that earlier topic, are you actually able to make something like spaghetti by yourself?
Yeah, I'll try my best.
Be careful not to accidentally cut yourself with the kitchen knife.
I will.
If anything happens, come get me immediately, okay?
Okay, thanks.
Gotta say, when she isn't all hyper and wound up, she's actually rather cute. And just because we're at home doesn't mean you can be lazy and not wear a bra. Chinami's slightly reddish cheeks blush even more.
Yeah, it does.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
She's gotten angry at me for some odd reason. Well, I guess you mentioned the not wearing bra. After giving the finger, I ended up cutting some first aid treatment. I finished assembling the TV stand. I've finally gotten this far. Next up is the bookshelf. Once I've assembled it, all I will have left to do is sort and shelve my books along with the other miscellaneous stuff still boxed up. The time, 3 o'clock it seems. Come to think of it, I wonder what's happened to that spaghetti Chinami is supposed to be making. Heaven forbid she's ended up hurting herself or something. I am a bit worried about her, but at the same time I also feel like the moment I show my face in the kitchen I will get dragged into something bothersome. Guess I'll just force myself to have some confidence in her and focus on the work still remaining here. One after the other, I put the removed shelf boards back on. What's this? One of them isn't quite fitting in. I guess maybe the shelf got bent out of shape a teensy tiny bit during transport. Its width doesn't match with the board. Guess all I can do is shave off a bit of the shelf board. From the look of things, I shouldn't have to do too much. Huh? I felt a slightly damp sensation on my nape.
at you with the love bite. Wait, are you seriously scraping it off? Not even a second after I've said that, and you're taking the skin off. At that, are you that disgusted at the thought of having any traces of me on your body?
She clings to me in tears. So what's the problem this time?
Yeah. So, lunch is ready so I can get you.
Oh, you sure took a heck of a long time making it, but do you think it turned out alright?
Yep, I never made spaghetti before, so there were a whole lot of bumps in the process.
Then we'll better get to the table before it gets cold.
Uh-huh.
I'll make for the living room together with Chinami. I wonder what the spaghetti looks like.
But gee, I gotta say, it sure gave me a big old surprise when the tomato sauce I was trying to make turned into sweet ink sauce.
Alright, what should I get to next?
Just one step and you've already turned around on your heel?
Phew, that was good stuff. I'm absolutely stuffed. Well, time to put my back into this last stretch to the finish line.
Not only have you not tasted it at all, yet you haven't even seen it, Oni-chan.
Well, I doubt seeing it would magically change the taste.
But did you ever consider the possibility that it might actually taste good?
Did you taste it?
Yep, sure it did. And no worries, it tasted just like squid ink.
I sure am glad my dear little sister grew up into a nice good girl that isn't picky with her food.
I can clearly see through your words when your eyes are teeming with pity like that.
Alright, what should I tackle next?
Are you dead against eating it if it isn't the tomato sauce?
No, see here. It is tomato sauce. It's just a black color because you went and burned it.
Oh, but it's got such a nice, bitter taste. It's made up of tomatoes, but would you believe it? It doesn't taste sour at all. Sour at all. The only possible explanation is that some chemical reaction took place. The tomatoes turned into squid ink, Oni-chan.
Wow, how very fascinating.
What's with that blatantly indifferent reply? You didn't get hurt any while you were cooking? No.
Good. Shinami's stomach lets out a loud grumble. I'll fix something else. I decide to go downstairs and fix lunch.
I'm sorry, Oni-chan.
No need to get all hung up over it. That isn't like you. Shinami is biting her lip in frustration. The noodle part of the spaghetti Shinami made shockingly enough has actually turned out decent enough. So all I ultimately have to do is use the ready-made pasta sauce I find in the kitchen cupboard to remake the sauce.
Thanks, Oni-chan.
After Shinami finishes eating the meat sauce spaghetti, she squeezed a gallon's worth of mayonnaise onto. She immediately returns to her room. If possible, I would have liked her to do something about the mess she made in the kitchen, but it was just too hard to address her the way her current mood was. She was visibly depressed during the entire time she ate. Did she try and make that pasta sauce from scratch or something? Measuring cup, frying pan, all stained in red and black. Cookbooks chaotically scattered about the kitchen floor. You're a real klutz girl, so there's no need to do things you can't do. Oh, that's cute. But she's a little bit sad about it that she was trying everything and it didn't turn out like she wanted to, but It's okay. By the time I finished cleaning all of that up, Aunt Chino has woken up. Good morning, Yu-chan. Good morning, Aunt Chino. I'll get started on breakfast here in just 1 second. She totally positions herself in the kitchenware, just finished doing the washing up. Is she still asleep? Are you fine with spaghetti for today? Both of Aunt Chino's eyes are perfectly horizontal lines. Is she still half asleep? No need to feel shy, alright? I'll make something extra special to celebrate you moving in. That already took place last night. Are you fine with spaghetti for today? Not only did you already ask that same question, the thing in your hand isn't a kitchen knife but a duster. Also, it will be dinner time here soon, not even close to breakfast. Aunt Chino's hitting the chopping board with the duster in her hand. Where's Chinami-chan? I think she's in her room. Chinami-chan, would you like to have breakfast today? That is the fridge, Aunt Chino, not Chinami. Aunt Chino is hitting the inside of the fridge with the duster in her hand. Oh my. Chinami-chan, you have the AC in your room going full blast, don't you? Be careful not to set the temperature too low and catch a cold, alright? Aunt Chino, you can't sleep for a bit longer. I feel like I've discovered the roots of Chinami's non-morning person genes. By the time it started to grow dark outside. There she goes again. A short while ago, she seemed totally depressed, and the next moment, what do you know? She's bouncing off the walls again. That's amazing. Aunt Chino gonna teach Shinami how to cook. But ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna end this episode right here. Thank you everybody so much for watching. Always amusing, pretty cool. It puts me always in a good mood, those games. Love it, love it, love it. Ladies and gentlemen, how you liked it? If you like it, share, subscribe, but don't leave any, and if you like it, share, subscribe, and don't leave anything out too. Don't leave anything out. And as always, remember, dreams come true, so what you to do? Just believe in you. And as always, watch some animes, okay? Watch them. And especially the new one. Wait, the new one. There's a new one. Like I said, watch them. Just watch the anime. Ladies and gentlemen, enjoy watching.